Right guys, so we're going to talk about Jordan Spieth's clubs. So what he's using currently in the bag. He's had a fantastic season, and I'm going to talk about the clubs that he's been currently using to help him play to the standard that he's playing at. Now he's all Titleist, fully Titleist from driving all the way down to putter, even the golf ball is all Titleist. So we're going to go through all the clubs on GC2 with the simulator software, talk to you about the makeup and the setup he's actually got in all of his golf clubs, hit some shots and see how they perform. Jordan, like I say, he's had a great season. He's playing some phenomenal golf. He's also, guys, an Under Armour player. Fellow Under Armour player, so that's always nice. It's nice to see that. Young golfer is very, very promising. If you've not seen swing analysis, we've done a swing analysis on one of the Monday night golf shows as well, so go and check that out. He's got a slightly unusual swing. So, driver, but it works. It really works. Driver, 915 D2. So it's got the bigger head. This is a 9.5 loft, and he's got it in the Aldila Rogue shaft in 60 grams extra stiff. I believe it or not, that's exactly the same spec that I got fitted for when I went down to Titleist. I think I probably was more in a 10.5 head though, so he's 9.5. This driver, I'm sure you've seen some of the reviews already, is an amazing driver, and obviously it's helping him play some great golf. Now, he doesn't classify his driving as being his biggest strength. Oh, sorry, he does. He does see it as his biggest strength, but statistically it's not. So it's interesting that he obviously feels confident with this driving, even though it's not, for him, the straightest. Let's see if we can hit a straight one. So I'm on the first hole here at the Brabazon, at the Belfry. And that's why he's got it in the bag. It is just a phenomenal golf club. A little bit overdraw there, but it's a really, really powerful, long hitting club. Nearly hit 300 yards, slightly in the trees, but 300 yards. Very low spinning, so that's something that he's obviously going to be getting some nice distance out of that. Let's see if we can hit a slightly straighter one. Now, whether he preferred this one over the D3 because it was the D3 might have been even too low spinning, and he's trying to hit a fairway. The driver's consistent for direction. Easy to hit, looks amazing. It's got this active recoil channel which helps disperse flex of the face even on off-centered hits. So that's why it's really good. Right, I'm going to hit one more with the driver. Try and actually find a fairway. I'm going to try and fade one down there. It's not my normal shot, but I'll give it a go. Yeah, we'll take that. Perfect. So that's the driver done and dusted. Great driver, and I'm sure it's going to stay in the bag for next season. Right guys, so moving on now to the Fairway Wood. He's been using the 915F Fairway Wood in 15 degrees. Now this is some 3 wood. I've tested this in the past and it is really powerful hitting club. He's got it in the Graphite Tour Design extra stiff shaft. So I've not got that actually in this one. I've got our dealer in this one again. But I just want to show you what this club head can do because it's very good. Again, the review on this one, I did it. It was very powerful, relatively easy to hit, and has a good feel about the club. And that's what, again, I'm sure Jordan, certainly using playing on a lot of the longer courses that he plays on, is going to find that fitting to hit. So I'm going to still be on the first tee here at the Brabazon. It is a gorgeous looking club. And even that wasn't absolutely middled, but it's still down there. It's still going to produce a very good shot. You know, nearly 270 yards for a 3 wood, and that's a nice hit for myself, and I'm sure Jordan, I mean, it probably is longer than me in distance, but he will find this club very, very useful to use. Yeah, it just feels so easy. Lovely, lovely club. Don't win the bunker again. Stop. Oh, great layup. Perfect positioning. Right, so the hybrid that Jordan's using, it's the 915 HD. So it's the slightly smaller, less spinning head, and he's got it in 20.5 degrees. He's got it in the same spec shaft as his 3 wood. That's the Graphite Tour Design extra stiff shaft. And it's just one of those clubs, again, that's going to instill confidence on long hitting shots into greens. And a lot of these tour guys want to hit big, high, towering shots, so when it lands softly. And again, this club will offer that. Why he's not gone for the just a normal H version, because the H D is that lower spinning, slightly lower ball flight, but obviously he prefers that. I've not got this shaft in this, I've still got the Aldila in this, which is the shaft that suits myself. I'm 246 yards away here, so let's see if this can actually get on the green from that region and see the height on it, whether it'll stop and land softly. Yeah, that feels gorgeous. That is a really nice club to hit. And you can see the shape again. Once it lands, it should lands pretty softly. Yeah, I'm happy with that. 230 yard with a hybrid finish. So it carried at 220. And that's a nice fitting gap between the fairway wood and the irons. Now, Jordan, longest iron that he carries is a 4. So this would just fit in that gap perfectly. It's almost like a 3 iron replacement. Yeah, super easy to hit. And again, it's offering loads of forgiveness. Stay to the right. Oh, bunker. I'll have to use his Vokey wedge for that. So the irons that Jordan's currently using are the 714 AP2. So this is the forged head, but not super bladed. It's got a little bit of cavity to it. Gorgeous looking club head. Really, really pretty looking club. He's got it in the Projects Extra Stiff shaft. And it's just one of those clubs that when you address behind the ball, it gives you so much confidence because it's not a super bladed club. It's got a little bit of a curve at the top edge, pretty looking thing, and very, very effective. So I'm 190 yards away from the flag here now on the fairway. Obviously, I'll hit the fairway eventually with a 6 iron. Let's see how close this can get. Really nice to hit. And the forged head really gives it a solid feel. Get close. Oh, that'll do. 183 with a little 6 iron there. We're happy with that. And it just feels like a really, it's a good way of kind of describing it. It just feels like a very forgiving Titleist iron. And you don't know, Titleists aren't massively renowned for that. Now, there is an AP1 version, which is even bigger headed. I'm sure Jordan won't be using that, and I'm sure many of the tour players that are using Titleists won't be using that. But this is offering forgiveness, yet still really good looking club head. That should be safely on the green, just down that right hand side, but very easy to hit. Great performing iron, and I'm sure, again, Titleists don't do a great circulation of clubs. They take the time with clubs coming out. Right, so Jordan uses now the AP2s from 4 iron down to 9, and then he brings his wedges into play. So these are the Titleist Vokey SM5 wedges. The new Vokey wedges, but he actually has them in the tour finish, so it's a slightly more rustier version of this, offering a little bit more grip. I'm going to hit some shots here, 88 yards away into a pin, and we'll see how they react with some soft balls. He uses actually 46 degrees, 52, 56 and 60 degrees and all different bounce. I've got this in the 56 10 degree of bounce, which is what Jordan uses. Now the Vokey wedges have always been the flagship wedges. They've always been right up there as some of the top wedges out there available because they just offer so much quality in the wedges. That's a good description for them. And now they've kind of stripped the back down, they look a lot more sleek, a lot more cleaner design. And let's see how they react into this green. So let's say I'm 88 yards. The thing is, I'm trying to not get too much spin on this. Let's just hit some normal shots in there first. Oh, it feels so nice off the face. Be good, stop quick, stop quick. Oh, nice, you can see there, there's just a little bit of grip on the golf ball. I've only hit that soft and it still stopped and pulled back on itself and nearly offering nearly 9,000 revs per minute spin on half a golf shot. And that'll get, the harder I hit that, the more that would spin back. But it's also going to offer me a lot of control around the green, little chip shots. It's going to stop pretty quickly. Let's go one more from this range, 88 yards. Oh, they just feel so nice to hit. Get close. Get in. Stop. Spin. Oh, it's getting closer to the flag each time. Very nice. I'll take that. Super. So, like I say, Jordan's got a great selection of Vokey wedges in his bag. Different gappings, again, to help him with his distance control, in different bounce angles so that he can play it from all different variations of lies, hard ground, soft ground, bunkers, but a lot more versatile. And the last club, I've actually not been able to get hold of it because it's a Scotty Cameron prototype. I'll chuck an image up on screen for you there. This seems like a very old putter that Jordan's been using for a long time, and I'm guessing it's got sentimental value, whether they've tried to get him in a new putter and he's just not found it. The good thing with putters, it's never going to wear out as long as it's got a flat face, and you might have it reshafted and regripped every now and again, but it's a very classic design. He uses the Titleist Pro V1 X, so the harder cover, the red number on the Titleist Pro V1. I'm guessing, again, because of his power, his ball speed, he will be able to compress it and squash it enough and not really need so much spin around the green. The guys where they play on these tour events are playing on absolutely pristine conditions, so you don't need a super spinny ball. So the X might just offer him that little bit more power, yet not sacrificing loads around the green. So Jordan, he's playing amazing golf, unbelievable golf. Go and check him out on Twitter, he's quite active on there. Under Armour guy, keep going with that. I'm sure he'll get signed up soon by a big manufacturer, I hope not. That's his Titleist range, 915 driver, Fairway Wood hybrid, moving into the AP2 irons and the Vokey wedges with the Scotty Cameron old school putter. Titleist Pro V1 X ball, and he's playing some great golf. Guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe by clicking the link down below. Comment, let me know what you feel about his set. Is that a good makeup for him? Obviously it's working great. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.